इंडिया लीग में आपका स्वागत है। मैं हूं सिमरन कौर मुंडी और आज हम आ पहुंचे हैं मुंबई के महिंद्रा हॉकी स्टेडियम में और आज का हमारा मैच है बिटवीन होम टीम मुंबई मैजिशियंस एंड रांची राइनोस के बीच। मेरे साथ मौजूद है हमारी ही लीग के दो एक्सपर्ट्स, फॉर्मर इंडिया टीम कैप्टन वीरेंद्र स्कीना एंड जैसे कि आप सभी जानते हैं इंडिया के वन ऑफ द बेस्ट ट्रैक फ्लिकर्स जुगराज सिंह। ऑलवेज अ प्लेजर टू हैव यू गाइस।
थैंक यू।
सो जुगराज, आप बताइए, माय फेवरेट पार्ट ऑफ द शो, द मनी। कितने पैसे मिल रहे हैं?
सिमरन, बहुत सारे पैसे हैं। अगर हम बात करें टोटल प्राइज मनी की तो यह है 5 करोड़ 40 लाख रुपए। वहीं विनर टीम के लिए है 2 करोड़ 50 लाख रुपए और रनर अप टीम जो है उसको मिलने वाले हैं 1 करोड़ 25 लाख रुपए। अगर हम बात करें प्लेयर ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट तो उसको मिलने वाले हैं 25 लाख रुपए। वहीं अगर यंगेस्ट प्लेयर ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट जो है उसको मिलने वाले हैं 20 लाख रुपए। और अगर बात करें जो टीम सबसे ज़्यादा गोल करेगी हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग में उसको मिलेंगे 10 लाख रुपए। तो भाई बहुत बड़ी प्राइज मनी है और मैंने तो अपनी हॉकी स्टिक मंगवा ली और मैं तो मैदान में आने वाला हूँ।
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल। ऑल द बेस्ट। ओके वीरेंद्र, आप मुझे बताइए कि आज हमारा लास्ट मैच है इस लीग फेज का। सो आज की डेट में हमारा पॉइंट्स टेबल कैसा लग रहा है?
Yes, Simran, it is the last league match of the Hero Hockey India League. It's been a tremendously exciting tournament so far, and we know our 4 semi-finalists. The top 4 teams on your points table, the Delhi Wave Riders, the Ranchi Rhinos, the UP Wizards and Punjab Warriors have sealed their semi-final spots. In fact, the UP Wizards have the distinction of being the first team in the Hero Hockey India League to hand the Delhi Wave Riders a defeat. Mumbai Magicians only play for pride tonight.
जैसे कि आपने कहा, मुंबई प्लेज ओनली फॉर प्राइड टुनाइट, बट आई एम श्योर वो आज भी अपनी बेस्ट टीम फॉरवर्ड लेके आएंगे। तो कैसी लग रही है आज हमें मैजिशियंस?
Absolutely, Simran. It's been a disappointing campaign for the Mumbai Magicians so far, but let's take a look at the team that coach Rick Charlesworth has lined up today. In the first 11, you have goalkeeper Srijesh in goal. You have Joel Callan in defense, who has been outstanding. Matthew Swan has been the driver in the midfield for them. They need Glenn Turner to score goals in the forward line. If you take a look at the substitutes, Faisal Sari of Malaysia really has to prove himself in the forward line. Suresh Topo is one of the exciting young talents to watch out for Indian hockey in the future. If you take a look at the team formation, coach Rick Charlesworth has lined up a 3-3-4 formation. This Mumbai Magicians squad really needs to figure out how to plug the loopholes in that defense. They have been leaking goals left, right and center. Sandeep Singh is the top goal scorer in the Hero Hockey India League. He has scored 11 drag flick goals for the Mumbai Magicians. He has scored against almost all the teams. What has proved to be a real dangerous weapon for this Magicians is his flicks low down to the bottom of the goal. Almost all his flicks have hit the board level, and goalkeepers across the hockey league, all 5 teams have found it very tough to hold those low, strong drag flicks. Sandeep is going to be a key weapon for today, and the Magicians need him to fire tonight.
Well, जुगराज, ऐसा लग रहा है जैसे आज रांची का प्रैक्टिस मैच है ना?
बिल्कुल सिमरन, आज का मैच वो शायद कोच क्लार्क जो है वो एक्सपेरिमेंटल मैच ले रहे हैं क्योंकि आज उन्होंने 6 प्लेयर जो मेन प्लेयर हैं उनको रेस्ट दिया है। तो आइए एक नज़र डालते हैं लाइनअप के ऊपर। वहीं गोल पोस्ट पे हैं गोलकीपर कॉटेस, डीप डिफेंडर में हामिद रोहित दास, मिडफील्ड की बात करें तो कोथाजीत एंड मनप्रीत इज देयर। और वहीं अगर बात करें फॉरवर्ड लाइन की तो आज जो कोच हैं उन्होंने फ्लोरेंस आवर्स को रखा है जो कि कप्तान है टीम के। और सब्स्टिट्यूट्स की बात करें तो परविंदर है, प्रभदीप है। एक अच्छा स्ट्रॉन्ग बेंच है आज रांची राइनोस के पास। वहीं अगर फॉर्मेशन की बात करें तो फॉर्मेशन जो है वो 3-2-3-2 शुरू से फेवरेट फॉर्मेशन रही है कोच क्लार्क की। और की प्लेयर आज जो जिसके ऊपर सबकी निगाहें रहेंगी वो रहेंगे कप्तान आवर्स, जो कि हॉलैंड के खिलाड़ी हैं जिन्होंने अब तक 2 बार ओलंपिक में सिल्वर मेडल जीता है। बहुत ही बेहतरीन खिलाड़ी हैं और अपनी टीम को हमेशा अपने साथ लेके चलते हैं।
आपने अभी बात की थी फ्लोरेंस एवर्स की। ब्रेक पे जाने से पहले हम आपको बता देते हैं कि हमने भी उनसे बात की थी। चलिए देखते हैं उन्होंने क्या कहा।
We have a lot of fun. I'm happy that I play for Ranchi. I think the people in Ranchi are really friendly to us. The team is really good. The international players I didn't know that good, but they are friends already. And the Indian players, we have a lot of fun and the results are good. Ever since I visited India with my team, with the Dutch team, I was always happy to be here. It's a crazy country in a positive way. I was here already 5 weeks before the tournament doing a yoga teacher training, so I'm yoga teacher now. And in the coming years I want to discover more of India. I like it a lot. players. My favorite sentence is, because I like people having fun, I always ask people, Paji Kabi Has Lea Karo.
Cricket is more than just a game. It's a religion. Get off the couch, get in the game. And take control of it like never before. Experience cricket the way you want, the way you were always meant to. Never miss a single moment with live streaming. Pause, watch and relive your favorite moments. Again and again, right from the event's timeline. Stay updated with live text commentary from the game, and go social by sharing the best moments with your friends and followers. Go to the match center. Watch highlight moments during the live match itself. Analyze the game with the video scorecard, data, statistics, videos, and all you need to be the guru of the game. And get back to all the action live in an instant. Never forget those special moments that remind you why you love this game. And all this is just at one place, the home of the true cricket fan. Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन टीमें, बिगेस्ट प्राइज मनी, एक जबरदस्त हॉकी लीग, दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा हॉकी लीग, लड़ो तो ऐसे, हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग, 14 जनवरी से लाइव.
Knock knock. Do you want some tips to get in the game? Just click here or here and watch the match on widescreen. Do you know why? What you get here is the world's first ever cricket timeline. There, all the important moments of the match are highlighted just for you. Watch fours, smashing sixes or the last wicket anytime you choose. Are you on the widescreen mode yet? Wait, don't leave, there's more. Just click here and expand this, and look, you get ball by ball updates, the experts take on all the cricketing action. I'm certainly in the game. The question is, when are you getting in the game?
Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
वेलकम बैक टू हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग 2013। मुंबई में हमेशा की तरह आज बहुत ही अमेजिंग क्राउड आया है। मुंबई को हमेशा अपना होम टीम सपोर्ट करने आती है बहुत सारे लोग। अच्छा, मेरे साथ वीरेंद्र स्किनर तो ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंट थे ही, अब मेरे साथ ऑल्सो मौजूद है रिक चार्ल्सवर्थ, हु इज द कोच ऑफ मुंबई मैजिशियंस, अ लेजेंडरी ऑस्ट्रेलियन कोच। थैंक यू सर, इट्स अमेजिंग टू हैव यू हियर।
थैंक यू।
Rick, thanks for coming and talking to us. I'm a Mumbai lad, Rick. It's been a very disappointing performance on the Magicians in this inaugural Hero Hockey India League. What really happened?
I think you just have to say we didn't play well enough. But right from the beginning, I think we didn't do so well out of the auction. Then we lost 5 players from our international players in the period just before the start of the league. We started the league without them, and we never really recovered, I think. And we just didn't really play well enough. We didn't finish at the front, and we were a bit leaky at the back.
Rick, I think you got adequate replacements as well. You got 3 Australian players and a New Zealander who you know really well personally. So in that point of view, there were replacements.
Yeah,
as well.
we got replacements, but that was 2 weeks after the thing had started, and so we didn't have the preparation. And then I don't think those players were the same quality as the ones we lost. And I think in the auction initially we didn't do as well as we might. We spent less than every other franchise. We had money over, so it's not surprising.
Yeah. Coach, also the Mumbai team experienced one of the paradoxes of the tournament. You all are the team which has the highest individual goal scorer, but also you all were the team that conceded the highest number of goals in the defence.
Yeah, well, as I said, I think we didn't. Our goalkeeping hasn't been good. That's been disappointing. And I think that we've won more corners than any other team. And Sandeep is a world-class corner taker, so he's done very well in that area.
Yeah. Coach, do you think the Hero Hockey India League is a good breeding ground for young Indian hockey players and any youngsters who have particularly impressed you?
Time will tell. I think that it's a good environment for them to be in, but it's not international hockey. There are too many holes in all of the teams. But time will tell. Young Mandeep from this team has been outstanding in my view. He's played very well. I was told he was a little bit too young, but I think he's surprised a lot of people, and he certainly has been the standout young player that I've seen here.
Thank you, Coach, and good luck for your final match today.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Good luck.
Last game of this league phase. I am sure all of you are very excited. I am super excited. Let's go and see what the match has in store for us. To you, commentators.
Well, it's the final game of the round-robin section of the tournament. The finals to look forward to at the weekend. And our final fixture is the Mumbai Magicians versus the Ranchi Rhinos. There's young Chinglansana of the Magicians side. Magicians over to our left-hand side in the red and white for this evening's game. Their opponents, the Ranchi Rhinos, in the yellow and red strip, already qualified for the semi-finals. The final game before this, the UP Wizards providing a surprise shock to table toppers Delhi Wave Riders by winning that game 4-1. So that means that we know who's going to be playing who. Final game of the round-robin section of the tournament then, this Hero Hockey India League 2013, and it is the Mumbai Magicians that get us underway. Butterini there back into the squad. Had an injury to that left leg of his in the last game, but he's back out there. He's got it strapped up with some particularly fancy-looking pink tape for this evening's game. Fortunately, nothing for the Mumbai Magicians to get out of this game. Maybe playing for a little bit of pride, but they've already been knocked out of the tournament. They're at the bottom of the table with 15 points, whilst Ranchi Rhinos some way up on 36 points. There's Glenn Turner, a bronze medalist from 2012. Also Stephen Edwards there watching on with his Mumbai Magicians side. Alongside me here in the commentary box is AB Sabaya with 285 caps for India and an Olympian from 1992 and 1996. Final game of the round-robin section of the tournament, AB. Can you believe we're here already? Game number 30.
Yes, this is the last league match in this Hockey India League, and Mumbai is there playing for their pride today.
They certainly are, as Glenn Turner has no support, was looking for Chinglansana underneath his arm, and here come the Ranchi Rhinos, who are considerably weakened this evening. They've decided to rest some of their key players for the evening, as you'd understand, ahead of the semi-finals. So no Austin Smith, no Mandeep Singh, no Moritz Förster, and no Fergus Kavanagh. They're some of the big names that are missing from the Ranchi Rhinos. Therefore, can Mumbai deliver a shock here tonight?
Here they have an inconsequential match for this. If they win or lose, they'll be in the second position. And it's fixed that they'll be facing the UP Wizards. UP Wizards are getting better and better towards the end of this league phase, and it will be the very tough match for them in the semi-finals, Michael.
Well, that's right. The UP Wizards beating table toppers Delhi Wave Riders today by 4-1. No one was expecting that. Goals for Hertzberger, Nitin Thamaya, Samana, and Uthappa. They all tapped in to make it 4 for the UP Wizards. Just the sort of form they want to find ahead of the semi-finals this weekend. Along the baseline then, ball dragged back. Did it come off a foot? No, it didn't. It'll be a long corner. It did come off a defensive stick as Butterini drove along the baseline.
And it is a very good move from Butterini. And today I think they might do well because they are out of any tension. This is a without tension they are playing this match.
Sandeep Singh's ball in was cut out by Kothajot Singh. And here come Mumbai again. Good to hear from Rick Charlesworth before this game, spending time with Viren Rasquina, who'll be joining us momentarily up in the commentary box. Did you find anything in particular that the coach was saying down there to pick out?
But one or two words I didn't agree with him. That's a replacement.
And big opportunity here, sorry, to butt in, just far post. All it needed was a tip in, and Greg Clark can hardly believe his eyes. Srijesh was beaten on the far post. Just take a look at this down in the bottom left-hand corner.
and he was not holding his stick very tightly. That is Prabdeep Singh missing a easy chance to score.
Yeah, Stanley Min serving it up on a plate for him, and unfortunately Prabdeep not able to get the final touch and tip it home. Here's Matthew Swan. Butterini into the D, looking for that reverse stick, maybe a little bit of a nudge coming in there.
Yes, coming back to Rick Charlesworth, he said the four guys he lost from the Pakistan, and he got a very good replacement, I thought. They're all his Australian team players and even the New Zealand guy. But problem is that their forward line, they never scored in this tournament. That's the main problem they had, I think, Michael.
Yeah, Mumbai Magicians have only scored 20 goals in the tournament so far. Can they make it 21? No, they can't. Cortez blocks that one. Didn't really seem to faze the Spanish goalkeeper with 42 caps for his country. Featured at the 2008 and 2012 Olympics. His Turner's shot.
This is a good shot, but unless somebody puts pressure on the goalkeeper, and this is all top goalkeepers playing in this league, they won't consider a goal like that from the narrow angle, Michael.
You'd be all right with that one as well, wouldn't you, AB?
Yeah,
still?
that would have been easy to kick back to the sidelines.
Well, only a few minutes gone in this first quarter. If you are joining us, 13 left to play in it, with the Mumbai Magicians 0, Ranchi Rhinos 0. Be a sideline ball for Ranchi, playing from right to left in yellow and red. There's the ball into the midfield. Mins again turns, looks for the route one ball, bobbles awkwardly. Carroll's the first to it, passes to Ayappa, spins out looking for Swan, but has that ball intercepted. Here's Wilson into the D now, look to go reverse stick, has it just pinched away from him there by Ayappa again, who recovered and finally able to get a tip back onto Wilson's stick. That's why it's a 16, which Swan takes quickly. Greg Clark there, just saw the back of his head. Played for South Africa in his day at Atlanta and also at the Athens Olympics. Great to see such a strong contingent of coaches here at this Hockey India League.
That's very good. It'll do good for our Indian coaches too. Baljit Singh Saini, our junior Indian team coach, is with him in the coaching panel with the Ranchi Rhinos, and it'll do good for him. And as well as Clarence Lobo is with our Charlesworth, and it'll not only learning process for the players, it's for the coaches too and the support staff.
Playing the ball nicely around the back now, the Rhinos, with plenty of space in midfield. No Moritz first of this evening, so Floris Evers captains the side. Dynamite little run there. Sandeep comes through the back of Wilson. Wilson staying strong with an overlapping run there. Can they get the ball in now? This is Manpreet Singh. Play waved on. Free hit eventually given by umpire Raghu Prasad of India. And it goes in favour of the Mumbai Magicians. Here's White. Little foot there off Wilson's foot. Two Wilsons playing this evening. That's Jason Wilson of Australia, known as Junior. 2 goals in the tournament so far, and part of the Kookaburra squad. As his teammate Glenn Simpson gets dispossessed just this side of the halfway line. Ranchi Rhinos back in possession. Pradeep Singh. The jab comes in, this time from Edwards. Ashley Jackson. Faisal Sari doing some work back. Now Devan into the midfield. Awful first touch there. Wasn't ideal from Sanjay Beer, and in the end loses possession. There's the skipper for the night then, Floris Evers. Totally wiped out off the ball there, Nick Wilson. There he is, causing trouble as ever up in the 25. Evers just looking to play him back in. Simpson brings it away. A little bit scrappy this first quarter, isn't it, so far? As you say, not much in it, not much for any team. It's a bit of a shame that the tournament has to end with a game like this.
I think it might pick up in a second, third quarter, Michael, I hope. Otherwise, this is a quite... they both are not planned. The attack is not there, and they were all very closely marked, and they're not even a 5-10 meters run also not there, because they're playing very crumpled game, everybody playing in the center.
Impressed by Ranchi Rhinos here, spreading it around the back nicely and finding these little gaps. Here comes another little push forward. All the way. Oh, great tackle from Carroll. Made it look easy to pinch it back off him. Even waiting in midfield for it. Ranchi back in numbers. Mins looks to make the professional foul. Stops Suresh Topo in his tracks, and it'll be a free hit in the midfield. Good opportunity to bring in Viren Rasquina. Also here as our colour commentator, a June Award winner in 2005 and 2004 Olympian. Viren, always good to have you on board.
Thanks, Michael. I have to say that I love your red pants. They almost match the Mumbai Magicians pants, and maybe you need to show some of your techniques to the Magicians, especially on the goal scoring front.
Well, I'd love to be out there playing. I just don't think I've got the quality these days to be playing with the big boys, but you will be able to see those red pants in the match presentation after the game.
Absolutely, Michael. You were saying earlier that there's not much to play for, but really, you know, as you see Stanley Mins on the screen, he's one of the young players that would really look to make the most of this opportunity that they have got tonight. There are plenty of young players on both the teams that would really look to impress the selectors who are out here watching. We have Stanley Mins for Ranchi Rhinos, Sumit Topno, Amit Rohidas, as you see on screen, Parvinder Singh, Arvind Kujur, all from the Ranchi Rhinos. We have Sanjay Bir, who's got a chance for the first time for the Mumbai Magicians. So, you know, a big opportunity for them to make the most of the game. It's the Hero Hockey India League. There are plenty of people out there watching. The Indian team for the World League Round 2 as well as the Azlan Shah tournament has been selected on the basis of performances at the Hero Hockey India League. So every single match is important, and they should make the most.
And that's where it really has stood out, this league, is spotting that young Indian talent, which is one of the main reasons it was set up.
Absolutely, Michael. If you see from the Ranchi Rhinos,
Rhinos with a chance around the back now, trying to draw Srijesh, who goes down. Devan is back there. It's going to be a penalty corner, though. Nothing they could do to avoid that. Penalty corner number 1 of the game goes Greg Clark's way. Trickle, as he was known in the day. And his side had the first penalty corner of the game. Here's White. Srijesh going to ground, and that ball popped onto Carroll's foot, I think it was, before Devan got a touch on it. So Floris Evers heads to the top of the D. Also look out for Ashley Jackson here. He can be quite dangerous from the head of the D. Also Bosco Perez Pla is in there at the top. There is Jackson with his back towards us. Plays his club hockey at East Grinstead. And Sandeep Singh, who would rather be up the other end with a penalty corner, having scored 11 in the tournament so far. So then just over 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 0-0 as it stands at the moment. Ranchi Rhinos with a chance to take a 1-0 lead here. It looks as though it's a slap hit in. It was too high, and the umpire spotted it early. The slap hit in from Bosco Perez Pla. Too high, has to hit the backboard, that first shot.
Michael, that was actually a good variation, because everyone, including us, expected Ashley Jackson to take the drag flick, and it surprised everyone to see Bosco Perez, but his slap at the goal went a wee bit too high, and goalkeeper, umpire Raghu Prasad rightly blew the foul against the Ranchi Rhinos.
And there was a quick look at Murray Grime, our other umpire for the day. Long corner. There is the man that we just saw slap hit it towards goal. Just a reminder, if you are new to hockey, you are allowed to flick it in the air past the goalkeeper from a penalty corner, but if you hit it or slap it, it has to hit the backboard.
Michael, that's Stanley Mins, one of the young players we were talking about today. He plays generally on the wingers, both as a right winger as well as a left winger, and he would really be looking forward to making a bit of an impact tonight.
Plays his club hockey at Odisha State and was part of the Olympic Camp 2012. That's Satbir Singh in the heart of the action, who already has 1 goal in the tournament, only 19 years of age, and coming up against the number 19 of the Ranchi Rhinos there, Ashley Jackson.
Michael, if you see about Satbir, he started well in this tournament, but later part of it little faded because he's also there like one of the forwards. They not get enough of opportunity to score or anything. So, but otherwise, last year in the junior tournament in Malaysia, he has been awarded the best forward. Actually, he played so well.
Well, just the one goal in the tournament, as we said, for him. There's Glenn Turner of the ACT Lakers. He has 2 in the 2013 Hero Hockey India League. Go along with a bronze medal from last year. Clips his foot there. Turner, who also won a gold medal at the Commonwealth Games and World Cup in 2010 when we were right here in India. And it's great to see world-class hockey being played here in the country. Butterini steps. Jackson gets it though and stretches those legs of his, gets his eyes up. Great vision, that ball will be cut out. He was trying to find Wilson over on that right-hand wing.
This is without any tension. Both the teams are losing the ball and they were not planned in attack, and just like it's a kind of any other matches. Oh.
What can both sides get out of these games, Viren, or this final game where it doesn't really matter?
Michael, the Mumbai Magicians play for pride tonight. As I said, every single match is important, and there's still plenty of fans who have come out here to support the Magicians, and they want to see effort, they want to see commitment, they want to see another victory here for the Mumbai Magicians. And when you have fans coming, you got to give 200% in every single match. As for the Ranchi Rhinos, the best thing they can do is really experiment today as they try to find out the best possible combination for the semi-finals.
As Stephen Edwards looks on, the Kiwi was actually watching Flight of the Conchords last night, which was quite entertaining. A bit of comedy here.
Michael, Stephen Edwards was one of the replacement players that came for the Mumbai Magicians squad. He plays in the midfield, and Coach Rick Charlesworth has given him a lot of opportunities for the Mumbai Magicians.
But seemed to put a lot of, well, not blame, that's the wrong word, but the reason that the team didn't so well is because they lost those Pakistani players really early on in the tournament.
Absolutely, that's, for any team to lose 4 crucial players who would probably be in their first 11, as you see Rick Charlesworth on your screen, it's always tough to recover from that. But having said that, these are all professionals. The Mumbai Magicians did get adequate replacements, 3 Australian players, a New Zealander, all international players in the current national squads. At this level, you can't give too many excuses, and the fact of the matter is that the Magicians have played badly throughout the tournament. They have underperformed.
And this man's had a good tournament though. Sandeep Singh, 11 penalty corners from him. Butterini back from that injury, and it doesn't seem to have affected his performance too much. A 30-yard run from him. Now, tees this one up for Jason Wilson with the ball back, looking for Turner inside the D. It'll be a long corner. Final minute of this first quarter. No goals in it, sadly. Turner again has that one taken away from him by Perez. Penalty corner. Well, perfect timing with a minute left to go. Chinglen-Sana in amongst the action, and it looks as though that it was Cuthbertjit there maybe that conceded the corner. We'll get a closer look at it from this angle in a minute. So the Mumbai Magicians a chance to score here, their first penalty corner of the game. There's Chinglen-Sana, reverse stick effort, yep, up the stick, into the body, and that's why the penalty corner was given. And it was actually Amit Rohides that conceded the penalty corner. So, first bit of action maybe for Francisco Cortez. Greg Clark can't watch. Sandeep Singh, one eye on the goal. Both eyes on the goal, in fact. 11 goals in the tournament, remember. A hat-trick versus Delhi. Skippers the side tonight. So, can Sandeep Singh open the scoring here? Turner waiting patiently at the injection spot.
He might again go for his bats, like last time as he did.
Well, the hoot has gone, so Mumbai Magicians can bring all their players up around the D. It's going to be Sandeep Singh to take the flick. Cortez gets everything behind it, low into his right-hand side. Sandeep Singh aiming to hit the backboard, but Cortez keeping the sheet clean as we finish things up here in the final quarter.
If you see there, he got a few goals between the goalkeeper's patch, but it's not every time. It's not possible. And today, that's why he missed that.
Well, 3 more quarters of action to come at the end of the first quarter. It's Mumbai Magicians 0, Ranchi Rhinos 0.
When I was told that cricket watching is going to be revolutionized, I really couldn't resist it. So here I am with my new toy, and I've logged on to starsports.com. So there it is, all in front of me, and it's just not what you expect. The first thing that struck me here was, as I was watching the replay, the slider at the bottom. So while you might be watching the entire highlights of the game, you'd have certain things you'd want to pick. So there it is, the highlights going on nice and calmly. But I've gone and looked at something specific I might want to look at. And everything is flagged, be it a 4 or a 6 or a wicket or some incident that's happened. If that's not revolutionary enough, here's something else on the side that really caught my eye. We listen to all the commentators during a live game, but how about a little bit of a value addition? If you have a look at the text commentary, this is where you can get a description, be it a wicket, a boundary or a 6. And I can just come here and click on any particular item. And the best part of it is, not only can I click on it, I have 3 little options here. I can tweet it, I can put it on Facebook, or I can email it to a friend of mine, and they will only get that particular clip to relive. This basically, in my view, is what you define as not passive viewing, but active viewing. You taking control of the game.
Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन टीमें, बिगेस्ट प्राइज मनी, एक जबरदस्त हॉकी लीग, दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा हॉकी लीग। लड़ो तो ऐसे, हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग 14 जनवरी से लाइव।
Knock knock. Do you want some tips to get in the game? Just click here or here and watch the match on widescreen. Do you know why? What you get here is the world's first ever cricket timeline. There, all the important moments of the match are highlighted just for you. Watch 4s, smashing 6s or the last wicket anytime you choose. Are you on the widescreen mode yet? Wait, don't leave, there's more. Just click here and expand this, and look, you get ball by ball updates, the experts take on all the cricketing action. I'm certainly in the game. The question is, when are you getting in the game?
Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी।
It is the final game of the group stage, and the crowd are having a good night here in Mumbai. Sadly, no goals to celebrate. Hopefully that chap there will have reason to wave his sign a little bit later on. Great to see them enjoying themselves. Mumbai Magicians 0, Ranchi Rhinos 0. Here's the best of the first quarter action. That was the last penalty corner of the quarter, saved by Cortez, struck on target by Sandeep Singh, and we're ready to go in the second quarter. Faisal Sari starts. There is Sandeep Singh, who had that chance at the end of the first quarter. Just one penalty corner apiece so far in the game. No goals as yet. Mumbai 0, Ranchi 0. Thoughts on the first quarter, gentlemen? Viren, you first.
Michael, Mumbai has had a bit of the advantage in terms of possession, in terms of circle penetrations. They got the all-important short corner right at the final hooter of the first quarter, but unfortunately Sandeep's drag flick was very hard and fast, but straight on Cortez's pads. And what I would really like to do is to see Sandeep Singh scoring under pressure. At times like the final hooter, when the team needs the lead, getting a bit of angles in his flicks, that would make him a much more versatile drag flicker and even enhance his importance to the team.
AB, your thoughts on the first quarter?
They are still looking for field goals, which they are not getting it, and they got a penalty corner, which is not very encouraging, that he pushed very straight to the goalkeeper. I think unless the goalkeeper takes off the leg, that he won't get the goal, because it's too straight. And he scored with the other goalkeepers around the legs, so he thought that he might get a goal. The Cortez also is straight, but he could have pushed better.
Two Matthews there side by side, Matthew Swan and Matthew Butterini. Just the one penalty corner for Ranchi Rhinos in that first half as well. It was slapped towards goal by Perez, who we saw in action there at the back. That thump forward by Manpreet Singh. Srijesh has to come for it. Carroll now hasn't got much help here. Good touch from Srijesh, who had to come out of his goal. Let's have another look at it as Evers comes forward now.
He's anticipated well and he was on things. Today at least he's in his element.
Yeah, well, Srijesh, who has conceded 31 goals in the tournament. Sadly, that's not good enough to see the Mumbai Magicians through to the semi-finals. They're already relegated coming into this game.
And today in the interview, Charlesworth has pointed out that he didn't get much support from the goalkeeper. And it has happened in the few matches. It's not only the goalkeeper, their defenders too, they have not supported him. And it's a collective defensive failure that they considered all 31 goals, including the form of Srijesh. There's a
look there at our two coaches, Greg Clark and Rick Charlesworth, having a chat there with Turner, maybe looking to bring him on and change a few things up front. Even now looking for Chinglan Sana. He finds a way through, 2-on-1 at the back here. Great tackle from Perez, but it's going to be a free hit just outside the D, earned by Tim Deben. Looking to work around the back. Here is Chinglan Sana looking for the foot, finds it, penalty corner. Okay then, penalty corner number 2. Will Sandeep have learned from that last penalty corner? Can they do something slightly different here to test Cortez in the Rhinos' goal?
Michael, again, good pressure by the Mumbai Magicians in the second quarter, and Timothy Devin showing a lot of energy in midfield, getting into a bit of an argument with Bosco Perez.
Good to see. Nice little bit of passion out there, or junoon, as you guys say out here. And the crowd showing plenty of that here today as well, getting behind their home side. More PCs, penalty corners that is, than any other side in the tournament, the Mumbai Magicians. And Sandeep Singh has been converting them, 11 in the tournament. None from one so far in the game this evening against the Ranchi Rhinos. Can he open his goal account here tonight? 13.5 minutes left to play in the first half. Here comes Sandeep Singh! Hit the post there. It also took a deflection because it's going to be a long corner, so it must have come off a defender along the way as well, or the goalkeeper. That ball was certainly travelling, wasn't it?
Absolutely. I think, again, a good change of direction by Sandeep Singh. He went for the opposite corner. His normal position is to the goalkeeper's right bottom side, but this time going to the goalkeeper's left, and a fine drag flick. Very unlucky for him to have hit the pole. But again, the change of angle working, because at that speed it's very difficult for the goalkeeper to anticipate and change direction.
Let's have another look at the penalty corner then. That latest effort from Sandeep Singh at the head of the D. Who did it catch a deflection off? It's come off maybe the number one runner there.
Yeah, I think Amit Rohidas, the first runner, got a very, very faint deflection, which in the end proved crucial, because that's what it made the ball hit the post. Otherwise, it was headed for goalkeeper Cortez's left, straight into the net.
And that's why Sandeep Singh was holding his head there. So close to opening the scoring here.
Yeah, you need a big heart to charge for such kind of penalty corners when you know that Sandeep pushes straight into the body, and they run straight to that.
Got a green card there, I think, for Chinglan Sana. Now he's coming off as a substitute. We'll find out which it is, because there's 3 Mumbai Magicians players coming on at the moment. So confirmation there that Satbir Singh picks up the green card, so a 2-minute suspension for him, as the Rhinos now look to open the scoring. Here's Jackson! Far post again, carbon copy of the chance that fell earlier to Prabdeep Singh. Another chance for him there. That could have easily been 2 in the game for him, as Jackson fired that one in at the far post. Jackson completely unmarked at the top of your screen there.
I think Pradeep should be, this is the second one. I think he had to perfect this skill, and the same mistake he has done, Michael, today, and the coach will be giving him another 10-15 balls to practice this after the match.
Well, Srijesh has gone down. Looks like he's taken one in the arm there. Sometimes the keeper's not wearing protective pads in that gap there, AB. That's right these days, isn't it?
Nowadays, there's goalkeepers, they don't wear full pads on the hand. So in that, he has a gap between the I think in his elbow, and he got a straight away the ball hit there. It is a very painful.
Certainly is. Yeah, that ball travels anywhere up to 140 kilometers an hour, and PR Srijesh there taking one right in the arm. Raul will be waiting in the sidelines as we see Srijesh getting some medical attention. Plays his club hockey at Tamil Nadu and was part of the World Cup squad in 2010 as well as the Olympic squad. Let's have a look what happened there. Oh, that was travelling, wasn't it?
Yes. Michael, but these goalkeepers, they stopped wearing that full hand cover from the time the drag flicks come into effect, because during our time, if you see that Carlton Fisher was there and Bowlander was there, they used to hit a lot. So we used to be covered fully. Arm guards used to be till the wrist, and here now they're for the drag flick they have to attempt. They won't wear a full arm guard, so they get hit here regularly.
Big fan of Tendulkar there. Maybe he's been to see some of the cricket today before this. We popped along to see Sachin Tendulkar's house just the other day at West Bandra. Tendulkar plays his cricket locally, doesn't he?
Absolutely, Michael. Tendulkar, local Mumbai lad, and one of the probably the most legendary cricketer ever, and revered here in Mumbai. And that is one of his biggest fans. He travels for every international cricket match that the Indian cricket team plays, so it's great to see him at the hockey ground as well.
And a rumour that that's not paint, that's actually a tattoo. He's full-time that colour, is that right?
I've never seen him in anything else.
Oh, amazing stuff as Floris Evers picks it up just outside the 25, leaves it for Jackson now, who's got great vision, opts for the Route 1 ball, finds its target, reverse stick effort goes over the bar, this time from Nick Wilson, but again a little smirk on the face there of Ashley Jackson as he found his target there, Nick Wilson. Let's have another look at it from this angle.
Again, Michael, excellent receiving by Nick Wilson in the D, and he was very quick to spin around and take the tomahawk reverse hit. Nick Wilson has been really impressive throughout the tournament. He's been creative in the D. His receiving is strong. His eye for the goal is very good, and he's got great vision to make the right pass at the right time as well.
Yeah, I think he's been unlucky to only score 2 goals. The man that has been scoring goals there is Sandeep Singh. Captains the side this evening as he did in the first game. Here's a look at his latest effort, penalty corner number 2, which caught a little deflection there onto the post, and if it had not been for that small deflection it probably would have crept the other side of the post. So he's missed 8 penalty corners now in the last 3 games. Not a stat that he'd want to see too often.
Yes, Sandeep will be really disappointed because he prides himself on being an impact player and making the most of his penalty corner opportunities, and he's not exactly known for his great defensive skills. So the way he can really make an impact is score when his team gets short corners. And I've seen it with Sandeep. Whenever he scores short corners, his play in the regular game improves by leaps and bounds.
Well, their confirmation that it is the last league match of the Hero Hockey India League. We move on to Ranchi after a day off tomorrow for the semi-finals on Saturday and the finals on Sunday. Sandeep Singh steps forward as Devan was involved in a head-on collision at the head of the D. Here's Wilson now to Turner. Poor first touch from Turner.
Michael, it's last 2 matches. Sandeep didn't score. He was not in his element. If you see, I think he's a little disappointed that he couldn't make to the Indian team too.
Well, it doesn't show there. He was first to the ball as his teammate Tim Devan was held up by the foul. It will be a sideline ball now, which Floris Evers will take. Chinglen Sana coming off for a short break, a short breather for him. Still hot out there in Mumbai. Should be a little bit cooler when we get to Ranchi at the weekend. Just to bring you up to speed with the other day's game as well, the Delhi Wave Riders, I should say, losing to the UP Wizards by 4-1. That's right, you heard us right. The Delhi Wave Riders losing their first game of the tournament, losing by 4-1 to the UP Wizards. That was our 6 p.m. game. You're watching action from the Mumbai Magicians versus the Ranchi Rhinos as Gagandeep trots back to help out on that right-hand flank. Swan over the ball. Still no goals as yet. Under 8 minutes left to play. Spin out this time from Jason Wilson. Strength to get that one back from Sanjay Beer, but Floris Evers now peels out. Here's Jackson. The two of them linked up nicely in that midfield. Remember, no Moritz Förster tonight for the Rhinos. There a look at circle penetrations, fairly evenly matched, 9 apiece. But you've got to say Ranchi Rhinos with the best 2 chances. Those far post deflections just going out of reach of Pravdeep Singh. Saying that, the Mumbai Magicians have had 2 penalty corners of their own. And here's a chance now for Topo. Presumably aiming to get that ball onto a foot, but he's got some tough competition there from Kothajit Singh. It'll be a free hit though for the Mumbai Magicians.
And as Suresh Topo, how he controlled the ball is very impressive. And as Kothajit and was trying to take it from him.
Bhattarini, good first time ball in from Sandeep. And walked away by Mins, who's got a good turn of pace there. Just this side of the halfway then, Ranchi ball. And I'm sure the other Ranchi members will be watching ahead of the semi-finals. The likes of Austin Smith, Mandeep Singh, Moritz Förster and Fergus Kavanagh not travelling to Mumbai. Probably the best decision to rest them during this game and save the energy for the semi-finals.
Absolutely. Coach Greg Clark, a very intelligent coach, resting all his top key players today, giving them a deserved rest. Moritz Förster, Birendra Lakra, Justin Reid-Ross, Austin Smith have all had a very tough, grueling schedule. As you see, Coach Greg Clark, I think he's been one of the most impressive coaches in the tournament so far. I happened to play with him at the Athens Olympics in 2004. An excellent attacking midfielder, and he's proved to be a really clever coach as well. He's done fabulously well with the team. The foreigners in the squad have really gelled well together. It must be a dream come true for the youngsters in the team to interact with players like Ashley Jackson and Floris Evers, who has won 2 Olympic silver medals.
And mixing up with the likes of Sandeep Singh there, the 26-year-old Indian star. Ball down the line's a good one. Topo. Good strength down the baseline again. Keeps it on his strong side. Taken out for a long corner by Perez.
Young Suresh Topo has been really impressive today. He's shown a lot of guile and strength down the baselines.
Sorry, that was disgusting. That was awful hockey. Not sure where that one was going from Simpson. Didn't really have the telepathy with his teammate there. He was obviously trying to play him in for the return ball, but just that lack of communication.
That's something that the Magicians have struggled all throughout the league. They've just not been able to gel together as a team. Maybe the lack of time together before the tournament, losing 4 or 5 key players and getting replacements late on during the tournament. They've just found it very tough to get the coordination going.
Swan sprints back, plays his club hockey for the Queensland Blades.
But Viren, if you see, there is 12 matches. It is really there is a lot of time to make it for it. You can't just say that one of the reason that so what you would say, it is if you see that they never ever let it be in the defense or in the attack. They were not very coordinated. Effort was not there with them.
4 sets of fresh legs coming on for the Mumbai Magicians. 4 minutes left to play in the first half. Still Mumbai 0, Ranchi 0.
I agree with you, Subhi. I think the biggest problem with the Magicians is that they have repeated the errors time and again, especially in terms of their defense. The communication in defense, the defending as a team, it's something that the concepts have been sort of alien to the Magicians, and they need to do far better today, as well as make the most of their chances ahead. With Sandeep being the top goal scorer, the downside has been that they've hardly scored any field goals at all throughout the tournament.
If you see other side is the Ranchi Rhinos. They use their juniors also very well. Before this tournament, we hardly know much about Mandeep Singh. He is a junior international, but they use them so well, and these people are become a very important and very integral part of their team, who contributed for the team's success.
Sadly, the Mumbai Magicians, the weakest team here by far in this year's tournament. Sadly, they've played 11 games and only won 1 of those games, so 10 losses in total, which is why they're down at the bottom of the table, and that's why they've obviously not qualified for the semi-finals. We could see there a couple of the team members, including Matthew Swan, watching on, still wide open, their eyes still fixed and still wanting to get something from this tournament.
Yeah, I think Matthew Swan has been, for me, one of the most impressive players of this Mumbai Magicians squad. He's been one of the few players who's shown the energy, the enthusiasm every single time that he has stepped onto the pitch. And that's what the youngsters especially really need to learn from professionals like Matthew Swan.
Yeah, Matthew Swan, who was the FIH Junior Player of the Year in 2011. His side on the attack now, despite him being on the bench. That ball bobbles up awkwardly. It'll be a long corner. Could have easily found a foot in there as Satveer Singh drove forward. Even now onto the foot of Perez. Again, another foot which will be taken back by Edwards. Self-pass to get things going onto the baseline. Return pass from Deeban, 3-on-1 at the back. Final touch was from a Mumbai stick. And there is Stephen Edwards, the New Zealander. A late addition to the Mumbai Magicians squad. Here and enjoying his hockey. It's been a fairly placid game so far, hasn't it? No goals in it.
Michael, but this young lad, Manpreet Singh, has really been impressive. He's probably one of the favourites to be the captain of the India team in the Junior World Cup that will be held later this year in 2013. I think Manpreet has really moved forward by leaps and bounds in the last 2 years. He was an integral part of the Indian squad at the London 2012 Olympics, and his play throughout the Hero Hockey India League has been really impressive for the Ranchi Rhinos. He's showed great heart in midfield, great drive forward, good passing skills and excellent tackling as well.
And talking of excellent tackling, that was pretty solid from the Ranchi Rhinos at the back there.
Yeah, Michael, if you see that Ranchi Rhinos always had a very good midfield, like led by their captain Maurice Preste, and we had a Manpreet, we had a Kotajit, we have Birendra Lakra. They gelled with them very well, and their strongest point of that team was the midfield is very strong. That's why they come off all the matches with a very good score line. They didn't concede much, and their attack was very planned, and it's very good.
Well, no goals in the game so far, and that's what we all want to see, isn't it? Hopefully there'll be plenty of goals in the second half. Final touch there from Carroll. Was it above his shoulder? No, says the umpire, as Jackson's ball found its way through somehow. Flores leaves that one. Evers just now going up forward into the deep, but that was the final play of the half. And as I said, no goals in that first half. Some good chances for Pravdeep Singh and the Ranchi Rhinos, not able to convert those. The Mumbai Magicians not able to convert their 2 penalty corners through Sandeep Singh. Ashley Jackson, well, we'll keep an eye out for him in the second half. Can he get the winner here tonight? The final game of the group stage at half-time. It's Mumbai Magicians 0, Ranchi Rhinos 0.
Cricket is more than just a game. It's a religion. Get off the couch, get in the game. And take control of it like never before. Experience cricket the way you want, the way you were always meant to. Never miss a single moment with live streaming. Pause, watch and relive your favorite moments. Again and again, right from the event's timeline. Stay updated with live text commentary from the game, and go social by sharing the best moments with your friends and followers. Go to the match center. Watch highlight moments during the live match itself. Analyze the game with the video scorecard, data, statistics, videos, and all you need to be the guru of the game. And get back to all the action live in an instant. Never forget those special moments that remind you why you love this game. And all this is just at one place, the home of the true cricket fan. Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन टीमें, biggest prize money, एक जबरदस्त हॉकी लीग, दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा हॉकी लीग, लड़ो तो ऐसे। हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग 14 जनवरी से लाइव।
Knock knock. Do you want some tips to get in the game? Just click here or here and watch the match on widescreen. Do you know why? What you get here is the world's first ever cricket timeline.
Half-time here at Mahindra Hockey Stadium, 0-0 between the Mumbai Magicians and the Ranchi Rhinos. The final game ahead of the semi-finals. There's our first semi-final. We know it's going to be UP Wizards versus Ranchi Rhinos. 4:30 onwards, you can see that on Saturday, the 9th of February. That's this weekend. So do join us for that. You haven't missed much in the first half. Not the most exciting of games, sadly. We already know the Mumbai Magicians are out of this tournament. There was a chance on the far post for Pravdeep Singh, as that ball came in pretty fairly hardcore from Stanley Minns, and sadly Pravdeep just a little bit slow on it. One penalty corner in the game for Ranchi Rhinos, which was popped on target by Perez, but it was too high above the backboard. Up the other end, Sandeep Singh with that opportunity. Here's a slow motion replay of it. Great technique, great power, great pace, but took a deflection off the number one runner. Some open play chances as well. This one falling to Jackson again outside the far post for Pravdeep Singh. And there is Jackson, who is the only member of the England and GB squad to be out here at the 2013 Hero Hockey India League. There's a look at the stats from the first half. 10 circle penetrations for Mumbai, 9 for Ranchi, 7 shots on target, surprisingly, for Mumbai Magicians, just 5 for Ranchi. Neither side converting from the 3 penalty corners we've had in the game so far. We can head down now pitch side, where Simran's got some very special guests.
Hello, it's me again on Hero Hockey India League 2013 और मेरे साथ मौजूद है हमारे बहुत ही स्पेशल गेस्ट मोहित बर्मन, जो कि है Magicians के ओनर, and रागेश्वरी, who is looking so gorgeous today.
Thank you, you too.
Okay, so Rageshwari, are you watching the matches?
I'm absolutely loving it. I think it's such a wonderful initiative by Mr. Berman. And of course, we're huge fans of the Dabur Mumbai Magicians team. So we've been screaming, we have no voices left.
Huge fans, I'm sure. Mohit, the turnout is just amazing. आपकी टीम को support करने कितने सारे लोग आते हैं?
Well, it's getting better. In the beginning it was a bit weak, but I think the whole league is picking up and it's going to get better and better next year.
I am definitely sure. I mean, whenever I come to Mumbai, the turnout is just so awesome. Who is your favorite player from Mumbai?
Well, Sandeep Singh, for sure. For sure. It's wonderful to watch all the players, of course. But of course, luck ने उनका साथ दिया और वो बहुत मेहनत करते हैं. You can just see that he's absolutely giving his best shot always.
Rageshwari, I have a request. Can you just sing one line for the Mumbai Magicians?
Oh, you know, when we're talking about never giving up, that's what Mumbai is all about, and I feel that that's what our team, Mumbai Magicians, is also all about. So I would say, Zamana mana, vaka vaka, Zamana mana zangleba. It's time for Mumbai. Zamana mana, vaka vaka, Zamana mana zangleba. It's time for Mumbai.
Thank you so much, Rageshwari. Thank you, Mohit. Okay, अभी चलते हैं हम एक छोटे से ब्रेक पर.
When I was told that cricket watching is going to be revolutionized, I really couldn't resist it. So here I am with my new toy, and I've logged on to starsports.com. So there it is, all in front of me, and it's just not what you expect. The first thing that struck me here was, as I was watching the replay, the slider at the bottom. So while you might be watching the entire highlights of the game, you'd have certain things you'd want to pick. So there it is, the highlights going on nice and calmly. But I've gone and looked at something specific I might want to look at, and everything is flagged, be it a 4 or a 6 or a wicket or some incident that's happened. If that's not revolutionary enough, here's something else on the side that really caught my eye. We listen to all the commentators during a live game, but how about a little bit of a value addition? If you have a look at the text commentary, this is where you can get a description, be it a wicket, a boundary or a 6, and I can just come here and click on any particular item, and the best part of it is, not only can I click on it, I have 3 little options here. I can tweet it, I can put it on Facebook, or I can email it to a friend of mine, and they will only get that particular clip to relive. This basically, in my view, is what you define as not passive viewing, but active viewing. You taking control of the game.
Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
Knock knock. Do you want some tips to get in the game? Just click here or here and watch the match on widescreen. Do you know why? What you get here is the world's first ever cricket timeline. There. All the important moments of the match are highlighted just for you. Watch fours, smashing sixes or the last wicket anytime you choose. Are you on the widescreen mode yet? Wait, don't leave, there's more. Just click here and expand this, and look, you get ball by ball updates, the experts take on all the cricketing action. I'm certainly in the game. The question is, when are you getting in the game?
Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
वेलकम बैक टू हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग 2013। मेरे साथ जैसे कि आप सब जानते हैं कुछ ही देर पहले थी राकेश्वरी एंड शी इज स्टिल हियर विद मी एंड मेरे साथ है जुगराज सिंह जो कि मुझे बताएंगे कि अभी तक जो मैच हुआ है कैसा लग रहा है मैच। आई मीन अभी तक का हाफ टाइम हो चुका है।
सिमरन, अभी तक अगर हम हाफ टाइम की बात करें बहुत ही अच्छा मैच हुआ है। काफ़ी दोनों टीमों ने बहुत सारे अटैक्स किए एक दूसरे के ऊपर, और डिफेंस की बात करें तो दोनों ही टीमों ने बहुत बढ़िया डिफेंस किए यहाँ पे। गोलकीपर्स दोनों टीमों के बेटर थे आज, क्योंकि श्रीजेश की और कॉटेस की अगर बात करें दोनों ने कम से कम 5-5, 6-6 अच्छे सेव किए हैं। वहीं अगर डीप डिफेंडर्स की बात करें बहुत बढ़िया परफॉर्मेंस है, और कॉम्बिनेशन आज दोनों ही टीमों में बहुत ही बढ़िया कॉम्बिनेशन देखने को मिला।
अभी कुछ ही देर पहले मुझे रागेश्वरी बता रही थी उनके फेवरेट ऑल टाइम फेवरेट हॉकी प्लेयर के बारे में।
It is Dhanraj Pillai. I absolutely love him, and I want to tell everybody that hockey is a zabardast game hai to watch. You know, and we've been such a cricket obsessed nation. It's time for hockey.
What do you think about Hero Hockey India League? Like, what are your views?
Brilliant initiative. जैसा मैं उनसे भी कह रही थी कि इतनी ज़बरदस्त गेम है to, you know, I've always seen my father, वो हॉकी प्लेयर थे अपने कॉलेज में. My brother's a wonderful hockey player as well. It's a very exhausting game. It's a very tough game.
I'm sure you're having good fun here.
Absolutely. Having a great time.
It's exhausting, but it's also very, very, very entertaining. I mean, I'm having a blast. चलिए देखते हैं हाफ टाइम के बाद मैच कौन सा रुख लेता है। चलते हैं अपने कमेंटेटर्स के पास।
0-0 the score at half time then. No goals as yet. Best of the chances for Ranchi falling to Pravdeep Singh. Nick Wilson to get us underway in the second half to Ashley Jackson. 0-0 at the Mahindra Hockey Stadium. The last game of the group stage. Mumbai Magicians 0, Ranchi Rhinos 0. It's Ranchi playing from left to right as Jackson picks that ball up, but a third party obstruction there where his teammate ran in front of him, therefore blocking the defender. Gives possession back to Mumbai Magicians playing in white and red, playing from right to left on your screen. That goal tucked away to the left-hand side as Butterini picks it up on the halfway line. Tries to get it past Evers and Jackson. Great ball in around the back for Wilson. Gets his shot across the face of goal. Swept off the goal line. A super save from Manpreet Singh. Cortez looked as though he was beaten. And Manpreet Singh doing the legwork back to deny Turner, I think it was, on the far post.
Michael, excellent work by Butterini and Wilson down the left-hand flank. Wilson rightly putting it across the face of the goal, but superb defending by Manpreet Singh. Last-ditch effort to sweep that ball off first time across the line. Great defending, Subi.
And Sarvanjit Singh as well was on the far post there alongside Turner.
Michael, as a Viren, as a goalkeeper, we always looked for that support from the left off and right off. This is Shrijesh who got injured earlier. I think he's taking a painkiller before playing this match because you can see the ice is kept on his.
And it means as well that Raul is in goal for the Mumbai Magicians, so he'll be away in goal getting his first little bit of action this evening for the Mumbai Magicians.
Yes, earlier match also, one of the matches P.T. Rowe started and he didn't had a much great game in that, and today I think he'll be doing well, Michael.
Here is Carroll coming forward, 1-2 with Turner. Looking for the stick block. Perez was stood there bemused as Turner seemed to cover the ball there. Butterini forces the free hit.
Coming back to the Manpreet save, what we are saying, we as a goalkeeper, we always look for, because first angle we'll we'll cover the first angle. We want the second post to be taken by the right off or a left off. So that was the right position what Manpreet had come. That always a right position when we play as a goalkeeper. We always talk to our offline to take that ball, and he's done right way. That's why that goal could not happen.
Turner versus Perez again. Perez kicks that one off into touch. There are the mystical blue eyes of coach Greg Clark. Played in Atlanta and Athens for South Africa, where South Africa finished 10th. Jackson in with the ball. Oh, that's a shame, because Wilson was in acres of space and probably couldn't believe his luck there, Nick Wilson, but a terrible first touch.
Michael, yeah, a disappointing miss by Nick Wilson. He's generally been very good throughout the tournament, especially in his receiving. But coach Greg Clark will be pretty happy with the way things have gone so far today.
Sandeep motoring up through the midfield. He's having to turn around like a tank in our huge turning circle. There's a look at the table bottom left. Keep one eye on that and one eye on the goal. Carroll flat stick to deny any entry into the D. You can see Mumbai Magicians at the bottom of the table there with 15 points. Ranchi Rhinos guaranteed to finish in second place. That's because this is the last game of the group stage. So we know that the Ranchi Rhinos will play the UP Wizards. All the action from 4:30 this Saturday afternoon, if you want to join us for that. And the game after that will be the second semi-final from Ranchi, and that is the Delhi Wave Riders, the table toppers, versus the JP Punjab Warriors. First versus fourth.
And we can look forward to some really entertaining and exciting semi-finals. All the four teams pretty evenly matched. You can give Delhi Wave Riders as the team that's having the real edge.
Here's Turner. Almost puts it onto a foot, does he? Yeah. Murray Grime and Raghu Prasad saying yes, it was a penalty corner. Not too much objection coming from the Ranchi Rhinos camp. Penalty corner number 1. Good decision. Good decision. Well done, chaps.
Again, good coordination by the two umpires. Raghu Prasad near the action was a bit unsighted, but he took the opinion of umpire Murray Grime on the other side. As you see Glenn Turner doing some fancy stick work in the D and getting the foot of Manpreet. Not very good defending by Manpreet. He did not have his stick down, and Glenn Turner found his foot pretty easily and rightly awarded the short corner in favour of the Magicians.
There's Sachin Tendulkar's #1 fan at every single one of India's games. There's the Spaniard Francisco Cortez in the goal for Ranchi Rhinos. Hasn't conceded yet in this game and conceded 22 in the tournament so far. Turner looking to feed Sandeep here. Carroll beside him. Which one of the two is it going to be? It looks like it's going to be Sandeep. Missed trap from Matthew Swan, who recovers, gets the shot back on target, and they should have tapped that in. The injector was Jason Wilson, and he had his reverse stick down, but it crept underneath.
It's two guys in the right post, and both of them they missed this touch, Michael. I think Cortez couldn't have done much in this. It would have been ended in a goal.
Did you see The Simpsons? That's a typical don't from Rick Charlesworth there.
Michael, and haven't we seen that once too often in this tournament from Rick Charlesworth? His players have missed time and again, especially from those deflection opportunities from short corners.
Butterini's going to get a card for that last challenge. He's been a bit reckless out there. You can see again Ashley Jackson laughing at Matthew Butterini, and we can't see the facial reaction of Butterini, but we do know that he is going to be sitting in the sin bin. Doesn't look too pleased, actually.
Michael, the English versus Australian rivalry happening on the hockey field as well.
There's the Dutch contingent in the form of Floris Evers, who captains the side today. Wanted to give a big shout out to all his friends watching back home in Amsterdam. That's where he plays his club hockey, Amsterdam HC. So hi to you. Captain the Netherlands, of course, Floris Evers, retired from international hockey after the London 2012 Olympics.
And as I said earlier, it's such a dream come true for the youngsters in this Ranchi Rhinos team to get to interact with players of the caliber of a Floris Evers. As you see, confirmation of the green card for Matthew Butterini. But Floris Evers, he's been a magnificent player for the Dutch team. I played with him incidentally in the 2001 Junior World Cup, which, as you know, the Indian team won for the first time ever.
No, you hadn't mentioned that.
And Floris Evers, right from then on, had shown his tremendous potential. He's probably one of the most skillful players in world hockey. 2 silver medals at the Olympics for the Dutch team. And I think a great team man, a great influence on this Ranchi Rhinos team, and the youngsters in the team like Kotajit Singh, Manpreet Singh can really learn a lot from floor receivers.
Well, there he is now on the ball and doing a good defensive job. No goals conceded yet by the Ranchi Rhinos. We were listening in the pre-match as well. Here is Evers, the Dutch international. He's also a yoga instructor now, which is amazing. He got here 5 weeks before the tournament. There he is, and now he can teach you yoga. So if you are back home in the Netherlands and need a yoga instructor, then there's your man.
So they might do well much more in the international hockey because he might go and teach the yoga.
Chinglansana feeds the shot. Good save from Cortez. There wasn't much power behind it from Sarvanjit Singh, the 24-year-old on target, but parried away by Cortez.
It was a very good chance for Sarvanjit to come into the scorers list, but he was missed in this thing earlier when he was playing for India. He was one of the main scorer, but he's lost the skill of scoring, Michael, in this league.
Yeah, he hasn't scored, weirdly enough. He's had an impact of sorts for the Mumbai Magicians. Here's a look at that chance. Chinglansana teeing it up for him. Cortez saying have it. Faisal Sari now on the peel to Simpson. Great ball forward, just a little chip over the stick there. Oh, dangerous. That's a shame.
Sampath is a defender who plays today. I think he got opportunity to play up, and his cross went rising.
A little rush of blood to the head as the umpire just a light refreshment and a slight pause in proceedings, but we're back underway with the Ranchi Rhinos in possession. A view from behind their goal here now as they look to attack the goal in front of them. Kotajit Singh now with the ball. Lots of space to walk into as well. Jackson. Kotajit. And fair amount of room here as well. Perez over here on the near touchline. There is Ashley Jackson, whose home side back in the UK, East Grinstead, won the recent indoor nationals there, beating Reading 7-1 in the finals at Wembley Arena. Lucky enough to fly back for that one. Backing in surely there. Umpire spots it.
Empire Raghu blew in favor of the Ranchi Rhinos. As you see, Rick Charlesworth again shaking his head and down on his knees. He's wondering what more can he do and what else can he tell the lads in the Mumbai team. Suresh Topo backing into the Ranchi Rhinos defenders and preventing them from tackling.
And Michael, we are going to miss Rick Charlesworth further in the tournament because actually we miss all his stunts, like actually, in the tournament.
Michael, and it's a new cap for Rick Charlesworth today. He's lost the beige one that was seen throughout the tournament. It's a new black one today.
I know you had a chat with him pre-game, Viren. Did you manage to have a look and see what he's got on his clipboard there? There's some rumours that he's a big fan of Rolf Harris and loves to doodle.
Absolutely, I think Rick is an excellent artist as well, and I'm sure he'll be drawing a lot of cartoon characters. But seriously, I think Rick is also one of the best analysts in international hockey, and he analyzes the game very well in real time. And although the Mumbai Magicians are down there at the bottom of the table, I'm sure the young players in the team will have learned a lot from the experience of interacting with a world-class coach like Rick Charlesworth.
Yeah, well, what else can they take from this tournament? They've been convincingly beaten in most of their matches. What can they take out of it and bring to the table next year in 2014?
The only way that the Magicians can go is up really next year. They can only improve. As you see, goalkeeper Srijesh, he needs to learn a lot from goalkeepers like Cortez in the goal for the Ranchi Rhinos, Yap Stockman of the JP Punjab Warriors, Nicholas Jacobi of the Delhi Wave Riders. They have been brilliant. And it's all about learning. It's a continuous learning experience. I spoke to Moritz Forster, the current World Player of the Year, and he says he learns new skills every single day he steps on the training field, or he improves his existing skills. So the youngsters in this Mumbai Magicians team, like Satbir Singh, need to learn a lot and keep on improving.
Penalty corner there, a foot inside the D, well spotted by the umpire. And it's penalty corner number 2 of the evening for Ranchi Rhinos.
this Amit Rohit does, and Prabdeep is done well to earn that penalty corner.
Jackson,
you can
with
see
the...
that he quietly cleverly put his
Rowling goal for the Mumbai Magicians. We saw Srijesh sidelined with that injury to his right arm, having ice on that. Jackson didn't take the first of the penalty corners. It was a straight strike from Perez. This time, though, Jackson looks like it could be the option because Perez is going to be stick stopping. Alongside him, though, Vikash Chowdhury. But who's it going to be? Chowdhury or Jackson? Penalty corner number 2 then of the evening for the Rhinos. Still no goals in the game. Oh, missed track from Perez, a wasted effort again. And a little bit frantic to get the ball back in from Sumit Topno. And a wasted opportunity.
Yes, it is. The ball didn't stop properly. I think they are not prepared well for this kind of match because they know it's an inconsequential match. But that's why even Jackson is not going for a penalty corner. Michael, what I heard from all the present goalkeepers, that Jackson is the only one player who flicks in wrist. Actually, that's why it's very hard to judge, because he turns the drag flicks in the last minute, which he can get a better angles or left or right. It's very difficult to judge by the goalkeeper. That's why he is very successful in the international hockey.
A very wristy technique, as that one is guided away for a long corner. Cortez, no goals conceded up his end this evening. Wilson with the restart. Turner first to it. Changes that. No. Cortez with a great save on his right-hand side. It's not over yet. Here's Wilson across the face of D. And again, a touch this time and to clear it.
And there's a magnificent save from the Cortez.
Free hit. Here's a look at that save from Cortez.
Cortez.
Turner turning, peeling well, shot on target, and outstretched that left foot. Brilliant from Cortez. Turner getting close to the opener here tonight then. Australian international, of course, and staying high in the press here. And great to see the Ranchi Rhinos with so much support here. One of their main sponsors, of course, based in Mumbai.
Michael, everybody followed the team. Especially in Mumbai, if you see in Delhi, they can find the Ranchi Rhinos supporters. Everywhere they were completely behind the team and they backed the team. We are not surprised that Ranchi is that they've done so well in this tournament. And these people, they followed the team and they always supported this team very well.
Jinglan Sana looks to come through. And now Butterini, can he get a penalty corner? Oh, close. It'll be a 16-yard hit. Just on that with the sponsors, how important is it to have a good sponsor behind you, to have some good owners for sides like Greg Clark there? How important is it to get that balance right as well in this tournament?
Absolutely, Michael. I think it's of utmost importance. It gives a lot of strength to the team, and the owners of the Ranchi Rhinos team have been absolutely tremendous. If you go to the Ranchi Stadium, the branding is tremendous. The atmosphere and the environment they've created is terrific over there. There's a buzz around the stadium for every single home game of the Ranchi Rhinos. I mean, it's almost deafening for every single home match at Ranchi Rhinos, and the team has made the Birsa Munda Stadium in Ranchi into a fortress, really.
Sadly, Matthew Swan's side, the Mumbai Magicians, owned by the Dabur India Limited, won't be going to the semi-finals. The Berman family will have to wait another year. We've seen Mohit and Aditya down there pitch side presenting our awards, which they'll be doing again this evening. Plenty of dosh up for grabs for our goal of the night and also our man of the match. Yeah, we're going to struggle for goal of the match, aren't we, AB? You're just pointing that out. There are no goals. So, I mean, I don't think we've had a 0-0 draw, have we? What happens if there's no goal scorer? We'll work that one out. Hopefully we'll get a goal.
Michael, probably that's why they kitted you out in these fancy red pants today to get maybe one of those goals after the final whistle.
Here's Butterini, came close and Swan was there. How did that miss his stick? Srijesh, can't believe it. Cortez just laughs behind the face mask. How did they get away with this? Here's Butterini, watch Swan on the far post. How on earth did that miss his stick? He didn't move.
Michael, it's just one of those days, as you see, just over the stick of Matthew Swan. The idea was right by Matthew Butterini.
And a penalty corner now. And Ranchi don't seem to know why, but umpire Raghu Prasad has awarded the penalty corner. It's penalty corner number 4 of the evening for the Mumbai Magicians. Not from 3 so far. They can protest all they want.
Why did you fall? No, it's not allowed. That's not allowed. Playing the ball deliberately. Now back. It's enough. No more explanation.
We'll get a closer look at it up here, thanks ump. Here's Butterini again, across the baseline. Deliberately across the baseline, that's the reason.
It was simple and very well judged by umpire Raghu Prasad. The Ranchi Rhinos defender Bosco Perez putting the ball deliberately over the baseline, and that is definitely a short corner, no doubt about that. However much the Bosco Perez complains about it, it is a short corner.
Right, Swanee needs to stop this one. Missed trap on the last occasion, almost saw a far post deflection for the injector. Change of injector for this penalty corner. It's Turner, and Sandeep Singh again hasn't scored from the last 3. The buzzer has gone for the end of the 3rd quarter, as we had in the end of the 1st quarter, a penalty corner chance for Mumbai Magicians. Sandeep and Carroll both up there. What's it going to be? Straight strike. Sandeep Singh low, takes a deflection, and they think it was the final touch of a Ranchi stick. It doesn't matter, they've kept it out, and we go to the final quarter with the scores deadlock. We'll get a better look at it here in the slow motion. There was a deflection, that was fine. It's from the defender's stick. Would have gone off for a long corner, but as we know, the hoocher has gone for the end of the 3rd quarter, and at the end of it, still no goals. Come back and join us for the final quarter to find out if we get any here at the Mahindra Hockey Stadium. Mumbai 0, Ranchi 0.
Cricket is more than just a game. It's a religion. Get off the couch, get in the game, and take control of it like never before. Experience cricket the way you want, the way you were always meant to. Never miss a single moment with live streaming. Pause, watch and relive your favorite moments again and again, right from the event's timeline. Stay updated with live text commentary from the game, and go social by sharing the best moments with your friends and followers. Go to the match center. Watch highlight moments during the live match itself. Analyze the game with the video scorecard, data, statistics, videos, and all you need to be the guru of the game. And get back to all the action live in an instant. Never forget those special moments that remind you why you love this game. And all this is just at one place, the home of the true cricket fan. Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन टीमें, बिगेस्ट प्राइज मनी, एक जबरदस्त हॉकी लीग, दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा हॉकी लीग, लड़ो तो ऐसे, हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग, 14 जनवरी से लाइव.
Knock knock. Do you want some tips to get in the game? Just click here or here and watch the match on widescreen. Do you know why? What you get here is the world's first ever cricket timeline. There. All the important moments of the match are highlighted just for you. Watch 4s, smashing 6s or the last wicket anytime you choose. Are you on the widescreen mode yet? Wait, don't leave, there's more. Just click here and expand this, and look, you get ball by ball updates, the experts take on all the cricketing action. I'm certainly in the game. The question is, when are you getting in the game?
Still 0-0 here, the last game of the group stage. Mumbai Magicians 0, Ranchi Rhinos 0. The semi-finals to look forward to. The second semi-final on Saturday, the 9th of February, is at 8 PM with the Punjab Warriors taking on table toppers Delhi Wave Riders. Ranchi Rhinos will be in the semi-finals too. They played before that against the UP Wizards. 0-0 in this final league game. All the sides have played each other 3 times in total now. Total of 12 matches for each of the sides, travelling up and down the country. And Viren, your thoughts on the first year of this Hero Hockey India League?
Michael, I think the Hero Hockey India League has been a tremendous success in the first year. We have seen great hockey throughout the tournament. It's lovely to see the hockey players getting a lot of prize money, getting paid very well to play the league. We have seen excellent crowds at all the venues, especially Ranchi, where the crowd support has been fabulous.
Faisal Sari chopped down there. That's a stick into the shoulder. Jackson lost possession of it on that near touchline. Faisal Sari nipped in, the young Malaysian international, got around the back, and then a stick challenge into the body of the youngster, just 21 years of age with 85 caps for his country. And that's for Perez, is going to get a 2-minute suspension for leaving his stick in dangerously, and he's conceded a penalty corner in the same breath.
But it was not dangerous on him.
Yeah, a bit disappointing from Bosco Perez. He had a stick dangerously up in the air, and Faisal Sari going down a bit theatrically, but Raghu Prasad still went ahead and gave the shot corner in favour of the Mumbai Magicians.
You do what you got to do, don't you, to get the penalty corner. And they've got that corner now. The Magicians, who had a corner right at the end of the third quarter, as they did at the end of the first quarter. It's corner number 5 now, and poor Sandeep Singh hasn't really been on fire.
The 45 seconds is left or gone? I think it's gone.
Sure, what's going on here with the umpires?
We'll start the game, huh? We'll start the game. There is no 45 seconds left.
What are we waiting for here, chaps? A little pause in proceedings. We seem to be all right. Penalty corner number 5 of the game. Again, Sandeep over it. Again, a mistrap. We've seen some awful stick stopping here tonight. When you consider the quality of the players out there, that's, I think, the 3rd mistrap penalty corner of the evening.
Very, very disappointing for the Mumbai Magicians today. They've just not been up to it, like they haven't been throughout the tournament, and we've not seen an improvement in play from the Magicians, and it's really disappointing to see shot corners not being halted at the top of the D.
And the big cheer wasn't for any goals, it was actually for our cheerleaders that are doing a great job over on the railway side of the stand to keep the crowd entertained in their own unique way, of course.
I have to say, Michael, you have to hand it to the Mumbai hockey fans. They've come out in droves over here to support the Mumbai team, despite them being down at the bottom of the table. As you see the Ranchi players on the bench looking on, and it's great to see the hockey fans still sticking by the team and urging them to play better hockey and maybe get their 2nd victory of the Hockey India League.
Well, who knows? We saw a first defeat for the Delhi Wave Riders this evening against the UP Wizards. They lost that game by 4-1 in the end. And there are a look at some of the spirited young fans here. Chinglan Sana is going to be brought down, and we're going to see a card here. Surely that is a sending off, a yellow card. That was reckless at the head of the D. Brought down Chinglan Sana. Penalty corner number 6 of the evening for the Mumbai Magicians.
Manpreet getting a yellow card for this his tackle, and Chinglan Sana is in a better position to score from here. And it's inside the D, it would have been a penalty stroke.
Manpreet Singh, I think I agree with you. I think that deserved more. It's only going to be at least a 5-minute suspension for Manpreet Singh. Plays his club hockey at Punjab and Indian Overseas Bank. There is Sandeep Singh, captain this evening. So 2 players on the bench. Yeah, because remember, Perez had that green card, so down to 9 out there now. They're obviously allowed all their defensive players back to try and keep this penalty corner out. 4 defenders and the goalkeeper up against an attack of the Mumbai Magicians, but one that's not firing on all cylinders. This is penalty corner number 6. Bear in mind they've scored none from 5 so far. Ashley Jackson waits. Looks like he's going to be running number 1 from that left-hand post. The right as we look at it, and they've got to run straight down the barrel here. Sandeep Singh again with the flick, takes the deflection. It'll be a long corner.
Michael, today they are not in their body language doesn't show that they're going to score any goals today. There is the 6th penalty corner they missed, and they're not able to stop the 2 penalty corners. Morally they are down in this match, I feel.
It's not good enough, is it? I mean, Rick Charlesworth, if it wasn't the tail end of the competition and his side weren't already knocked out, would be doing his nut in here as Faisal Sari, who earned the penultimate penalty corner just moments ago, might be not the last one of the game, looking for a foot there, it's a sideline hit. Yeah, but Rick Charlesworth won't be happy. His side have got more penalty corners than any other side in this tournament.
Michael, again, great first charging out by Amit Rohidas. He's been very impressive as the first charger, running out bravely, running out very quickly and closing down the angle for Sandeep Singh. And as you're saying for Rick Charlesworth, he has always said, we never stop when we're tired, we stop when it's over. And this Magician squad needs to understand that the game isn't over yet.
No, the fat lady is waiting in the wings and it's not over just yet. Faisal Sari wiggles free and there's space here on the far post. Chinglansana! There was some sort of infringement in there. That's why the umpire's blown and given it the other way. Timeout called by Rick Charlesworth and the Mumbai Magicians. And that's the closest they've come to converting in this second half. Still 13 minutes and 40 seconds left to play in this game. The final league game of the Hero Hockey India League. No goals in it as yet. Mumbai 0, Ranchi 0. Concluding part of this final league game then, no goals in it sadly, 0-0, Mumbai 0, Ranchi 0. Ranchi already through to the semi-finals. They'll play UP Wizards on Saturday, all the action from 4:30. The second semi-final between Delhi Wave Riders and JP Punjab Warriors. The conch shell is blown by Sachin Tendulkar's #1 fan. Just had a timeout called by the Mumbai Magicians. Who's going to score in this goal, gents? It's been, I'm going to be polite, boring.
The third quarter and the fourth quarter, it looked like they're having some kind of a defense attack practice on the Ranchi Rhinos goal. And PT Rao has come. He's not touched a single ball in the third and fourth quarter. And even Michael, what they were in good, Mumbai Magicians, that's a penalty corner. That also they're not able to do in this match.
Pretty serious foul there from Satbir Singh as well on Pradeep Singh. He goes over to apologise for that lame tackle as well. Let's have another look at it in slow motion. Oh, catches the leg there. You see that right foot caught under the stick. And Pradeep Singh brought down.
Michael, it was not really intentional by Satbir Singh. He was going to put the reverse stick tackle, but unfortunately stick got caught in Pradeep Singh's legs, and good to see Pradeep Singh up on his feet pretty quickly, because it could have been a nasty fall.
Pradeep Singh with the best of the chances in the game for the Ranchi Rhinos. 2 deflected efforts. He didn't get his stick to it outside the far post on 2 occasions inside the first half. His side have also had 2 penalty corners. Talking of penalty corners, Mumbai Magicians have had 6. Neither side converting, so 8 penalty corners in the game, none scored. The worst penalty corner conversion rate in the tournament so far.
Yeah, it's been a bit disappointing by both the teams. Mumbai not even halting a couple of their short corners, so it's the penalty corner conversion has been pretty poor in the worst in the tournament so far.
It's a shame that the last game of the round robin stage has been this one. Dull, uneventful, not really any clear-cut chances for either side. Ashley Jackson now maybe a chance to do that, showing off some of those fancy stick skills. Used to play a bit of ice hockey back in his day. Reverse stick effort, takes a deflection. Keeper watched it past that far post, and every time Jackson's got the ball, he's looked for that long ball forward and almost creating a chance there inside the team.
Absolutely a good piece of magical skill by Ashley Jackson down in that midfield area. A reverse stick pass into the D, and Tarandeep Singh, the new lad in this Ranchi Rhinos team, had a good deflection, but unfortunately just wide of goalkeeper P.T. Rao's goal.
Michael, today their Mumbai Magicians are lucky that Mandeep is not there, because he scored some few fantastic goals, like that opportunistic goal he scored in this tournament, and that's why he's rewarded with the national team place in this next for Aslan Shah as well as for the World League.
Yeah, these sides have faced each other twice before, remember, as Evers comes in there and takes that challenge from Swan. The Mumbai Magicians yet to beat Ranchi Rhinos in this tournament. They've played twice and lost twice. Maybe that'll change here this evening. Manpreet Singh there, having picked up a yellow card just before the timeout for a reckless challenge at the head of the D, sat next to reserve umpire for the evening, Michael Alma. He'll be back on shortly. Manpreet Singh, 1 goal in the tournament so far, and was part of that Sultan Aslan Shah squad back in 2012.
Michael Manpreet won't be too proud of the tackle that he made to get the yellow card, but he should be proud of his performance for the Ranchi Rhinos throughout the tournament. He's been one of the best midfielders on view at the Hero Hockey India League.
Here's another pretty informed midfielder too in the form of Floris Evers. Lays that one off for his teammate Nick Wilson. They're doing well to get back, aren't they, the Mumbai Magicians? There's no real clear direct line to goal at the moment. Maybe Jackson can find one, peels out, and Rohides now. Diagonal ball in towards the goal. It goes in, the crowd will cheer because they think it's a goal, but it's not, because it hasn't taken a final touch from within the D. Sorry to disappoint the crowd.
Greg Clark knows it isn't a goal, and he's throwing in one more forward to add bite to the Ranchi Rhinos attack. It's great that Greg Clark has given a lot of the youngsters today a chance to play. Youngsters like Parvinder Singh, Tarandeep Singh, Stanley Mins, Sumit Topno.
Turner just looked to dump that one off on Matthew Butterini. We've got an overlap here. Good opportunity for Rhinos to get ahead. It's 4-on-3. Overlapping run from Chowdhury now. Ball comes in crossfield. Good pick from Wilson. Opens the scoring. There it is. The first goal of the game. And it was well worked. You knew from the break, from the counter-attack, there was a good chance of them scoring. But Nick Wilson has finally got an opener here. 127 goals now in the tournament. Just over 9 minutes left to play. It's Mumbai 0, Ranchi Rhinos 1.
Again, Michael, from the cross, look at Nick Wilson's receiving. It was absolutely brilliant. It was a bumpy ball, turning around and putting the reverse hit into the goal. Very, very impressive by Nick Wilson.
And beautifully teed up too by Vikash Chowdhury there, the top scorer at the Senior Nationals, and plays his hockey at the MP Academy in Bhopal. We've got another timeout called here. What a time for Ranchi Rhinos to score with 8 minutes 50 left to play in the final game of the group stage. It's Mumbai Magicians 0, Ranchi Rhinos 1.
कोंबडी पळाली
1-0 here at the Mahindra Hockey Stadium. Finally we saw a goal. It came through Nick Wilson in the dying moments of this fourth quarter. So the Ranchi Rhinos are up by a goal to nil. Already booked their place in the semi-finals. Don't forget a game against UP Wizards after tomorrow's day off. A close chance there. A good save, Suresh, with a good effort there. Could have easily been an equaliser. A little bit of panic in the eyes of Greg Clark there. Long corner quickly retaken as well.
It is a good save from Cortez again, so that's because he was in the hitting from the right-in position, and he gets a complete angle if he shoots from there.
Oh, and Turner had a chance to get a touch on it. Doesn't peel away with a familiar celebration. The ball in was perfect. The final touch was not. Again, that one gets away from Turner at the head of the D. Again, it bounces off the backboard. Neither of these goals counting. Remember, you have to get a touch inside the D. Turner's just had 2 chances in 30 seconds.
See, you can see this, the Cortez is in the right position and saved very well. And he's back to the position again.
A good save from Cortez, called into action there. Saves today, 7 for the Ranchi Rhinos goalkeeper. He's been the busier of the 2 keepers, but we saw a good save there from the Mumbai Magicians. Down the other end, Raul has conceded, unfortunately, for the Mumbai Magicians. Here comes Wilson. Butterini overlapping ahead of him. This ball from Topo. Goes himself, in fact, and is going to get the free hit. He had Butterini overlapping on the left-hand side. Maybe should have used him.
And this Michael, we have not seen much of Suresh Topo before this league, and he's very impressive.
Butterini along the baseline, pulls that one back. Cortez has to get a left foot on it. Scrambles it away. So now we're seeing the Mumbai Magicians turning on in this fourth quarter. Have they left it too late? 7 minutes left to play.
And Cortez is having a very good game here. If you can see here in the left kicker he has put, and he saved that ball.
We've not seen a foot maybe in there as well. What do you think? Looked like a little foot there from Kodajit Singh, maybe. Abdeep now with that ball forward. All the time in the world here, not much support coming, and Raul decides to come towards it, narrow the angle, and we've got a sideline hit. Conceded 1 already. Nick Wilson converting for the Ranchi Rhinos. Loris Evers then, the skipper for the day. Looks like his side are going to pick up another 5 points. They've rested most of their key players, remember. Austin Smith, Mandeep Singh, Moritz Förster, Fergus Kavanagh and Virendra Lakra all back home in Ranchi, waiting for those semi-finals. Join us for that first semi-final game this Saturday. Ranchi Rhinos at home, so that home advantage will certainly help Nick Wilson there, who is the only goal scorer tonight. Will he be a scorer in those semi-finals? Ranchi in action against the UP Wizards from 4:30 on Saturday.
Yeah, Michael, what I am excited about the semi-finals is that all the top goalkeepers, how they are going to perform in this match, because they're all contributed a lot in this league.
Dangerous ball up. It'll be a penalty corner.
I think it is a big contest between all the 4 goalkeepers in that tournament, because the league, they are done very well. It is interesting to see that UP has started doing very well in the last 2 matches, and they started scoring. Their forwards are started scoring, and for Ranchi Rhinos and UP match will be the cracker of a match.
Scratching his head, Greg Clark there. Don't know why, his side are up. He looks a little bit tired, doesn't he? It's been a grueling schedule. This is the 12th match of the tournament for these 2 sides. The final time these 2 sides will face each other. And a slight change at the head of the D. No Sandeep Singh, who's waiting to come on in the wings as a substitute. We've got Carroll up there, and Jazrotia looks like he might flick this one. There is Carroll near pitcher, and he's going to take it himself, slaps it, Cortez is down, logs well. It'll be another penalty corner because the ball got caught underneath the goalkeeper. The umpire quick on that one to blow the whistle. Cortez also quick to get up and protest.
No, back now. No. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, Cortez protesting that, but the ball
No, back, please. It's in.
got stuck in his pads, and umpire Prasad blowing for the shot corner again.
Later on, no problem.
4 minutes remaining. A look then at this recent penalty corner. Change of angle from Carroll at the head of the D. Turner not able to get to the ball because the ball got lodged underneath the keeper. So retake of the penalty corner. Turner this time with the injection. A drag flick this time is parried away by Cortez, long corner.
That was Gagandeep Singh with the shot corner flick, and easily saved by goalkeeper Cortez.
Well, 8 penalty corners there. It doesn't make for pretty reading, does it? 8 opportunities. You'd expect your side to put at least one of these away, but we'll give credit to Cortez there as well, who from that angle did really well with his left blocker there, his left pad, his hand pad, to steer that one wide of the post.
Yeah, Michael, you want to know who will be the man of the match today?
You tell me.
Obviously, I'm not every time supporting the goalkeeper, but you can see his positioning today, the saves he made, and nothing much to take in this goal, in this match. And he made 10 saves today, you can see.
Yeah, well, a contender there for man of the match. There's plenty of others out there. Who else has impressed you today, Varun?
Michael Kotajit in midfield for the Ranchi Rhinos has also been very, very impressive. He's shown a lot of speedy runs from the centre of midfield, good turn of pace, good vision to pass the ball very intelligently to the forwards.
I don't think there's going to be any tough decisions being made about goal of the match. We've only had one. Nick Wilson scoring the goal. Simpson now opens up the right-hand side of the pitch for the Mumbai Magicians. An equaliser possibly in the dying moments of this game.
Michael, from the looks of it, it's going to be very hard for the Mumbai Magicians to get that equaliser. They're really stuck in midfield, not showing that added bit of pace that is required to trouble the Ranchi Rhinos defence.
They're coming again. No! Chinglen Sana over the post. It fell to him perfectly. He's got to be putting those shots on target. And they can only laugh now, the Mumbai Magicians. They've got to see the funny side of things here.
Michael, it's not too funny for the fans to see chance after chance going up begging. Another chance here for Chinglen Sana, but spraying it high above the post.
Yeah, I think he just killed the cameraman up there as well. That was not close to going over the post. It went over by about 2 metres in the end, and up into the stands and into the cricket stadium to our left-hand side.
Yes, Michael, I think we can go into Wankhede Stadium tomorrow morning and find that ball.
Well, you can go and retrieve that one. I'm on a plane to Ranchi for the semi-finals. That man won't be. His side won't be. They'll be heading back in various directions all over the world. Rick Charlesworth back off to Australia to take up his role there as the current Australia men's coach. Aerial ball comes from the back. That is a good 50 yards or so, even underneath it to Simpson. Final minute of this game. Chinglen Sana will leave it for Simpson. Self-pass to get going. Evers back there. Acres of space out here for Carroll. Oh no, the ball again, just not to the stick of Sarvanjit Singh.
Michael, as you can see, 0 goals for the Mumbai Magicians in the last 3 games, and this last attack showed you why that stat is so damaging for this Magicians. Not much coordination between the team. A good ball from the left to the right, but the final ball from Joel Carroll to Satbir Singh was just lacking that the accuracy required.
Well, it's a fond farewell to the Mumbai Magicians until we see them next in 2014 at the Hockey India League then. It's 11 losses for them now in the tournament. Just the 1 win, a sad end to their tournament.
It's a very forgettable tournament for them.
And there goes the final hooter. The Mumbai Magicians losing their final game. Ranchi Rhinos picking up all 5 points. They're through to the semi-finals. A semi-final against the UP Wizards this Saturday at 4:30. They finish second in the table, and Rick Charlesworth's side are heading home. So the final score here for Sandeep Singh, skipper for the evening. Doesn't make pleasant reading for the Mumbai fans, sadly, here at the Mahindra Hockey Stadium. It's finished Mumbai 0, Ranchi Rhinos 1.
When I was told that cricket watching is going to be revolutionized, I really couldn't resist it. So here I am with my new toy, and I've logged on to starsports.com. So there it is, all in front of me, and it's just not what you expect. The first thing that struck me here was, as I was watching the replay, the slider at the bottom. So while you might be watching the entire highlights of the game, you'd have certain things you'd want to pick. So there it is, the highlights going on nice and calmly, but I've gone and looked at something specific I might want to look at, and everything is flagged, be it a 4 or a 6 or a wicket or some incident that's happened. If that's not revolutionary enough, here's something else on the side that really caught my eye. We listen to all the commentators during a live game, but how about a little bit of a value addition? If you have a look at the text commentary, this is where you can get a description, be it a wicket, a boundary or a 6. And I can just come here and click on any particular item, and the best part of it is, not only can I click on it, I have 3 little options here. I can tweet it, I can put it on Facebook, or I can email it to a friend of mine, and they will only get that particular clip to relive. This basically, in my view, is what you define as not passive viewing, but active viewing. You taking control of the game.
Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन टीमें, बिगेस्ट प्राइज मनी, एक जबरदस्त हॉकी लीग, दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा हॉकी लीग, लड़ो तो ऐसे, हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग, 14 जनवरी से लाइव.
Knock knock. Do you want some tips to get in the game? Just click here or here and watch the match on widescreen. Do you know why? What you get here is the world's first ever cricket timeline. There. All the important moments of the match are highlighted just for you. Watch 4s, smashing 6s or the last wicket anytime you choose. Are you on the widescreen mode yet? Wait, don't leave, there's more. Just click here and expand this, and look, you get ball by ball updates, the experts take on all the cricketing action. I'm certainly in the game. The question is, when are you getting in the game?
Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन टीमें.
Welcome back to the Hero Hockey India League. In the first semi-final on the 9th of February, the Uttar Pradesh Wizards meet the Ranchi Rhinos at 4:30 p.m. at the AstroTurf Hockey Stadium in Ranchi. In the second semi-final, we have the Punjab Warriors that meets the tournament's top-ranked team, the Delhi Wave Riders, at 8 p.m. on the 9th of February. Make sure you get your seats. It's going to be an exciting semi-final lineup. We just witnessed the last match of the Hero Hockey India League between the home team, the Mumbai Magicians, versus the Ranchi Rhinos. Sandeep Singh's shot corner early on, hitting the post. He was unlucky to miss this one. A good change of direction, normally pushing down to the goalkeeper's right. Ashley Jackson with a good hit, but Prabdeep Singh missing the deflection over there. Here's Matthew Butterini with a good move to Jason Wilson, but a fine save on the goal line by Manpreet Singh. Again, Sandeep Singh with the shot corner. Matthew Swan not halting it, missing it, and coach Rick Charlesworth disappointed with his team's effort, especially in the shot corners. And this was the only goal of the match. Vikas Chaudhary in the cross, and a fine trap and finish by Nick Wilson for the only goal of the match. Take a look at the match stats. The Mumbai dominated in terms of shots at the goal with 23 shots and 24 circle penetrations, but unfortunately they could not find a single goal today. It was Ranchi Rhinos that had the all-important stat in their favor with a 1-0 victory. Some lucky spectators get to take part in the HIL Golden Goal, where 5 fans get to take penalty strokes against the reserve goalkeeper of the home team, P.T. Rao in this case, and some lucky fans scored some lovely penalty stroke goals to win the HIL Golden Goal match. And now it's Michael for the presentation.
Thank you very much and welcome along to the match presentation for match number 30, the final league game of the 2013 Hockey India League. Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to thank our sponsors, first of all, Hero Motocorp, Airtel, NTPC and Videocon for their support in the tournament. We'd also like to welcome along our dignitaries for this evening. First up is Mr. Kelly Warefeather, the CEO of the FIH. Alongside him, Mr. Satyajit Gonkar, the distribution head in Mumbai here for Bharti Airtel Limited. Next up, you'll recognise this lady, it's Rageshwari Lumba. We spoke to her at half-time. Alongside her is Mr. Satya Tadimeti, the COO of Dabur Mumbai Magicians. And we start with our hero goal of the match. There was just one goal in it this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We had to wait to the final quarter to see it. So our goal of the match goes to Nick Wilson. Congratulations to Nick for his spectacular goal. He'll collect a cheque for 25,000 rupees from Mr. Kelly Warefeather, the CEO of the FIH. Next up then, our Airtel golden goal winners for today's match. They all converted their penalty strokes at half-time. So let's welcome them. We've got Diane D'Souza, Anurag Sharma and Shivresh Raj Singh. And they will all receive a cheque for 10,000 rupees from Mr. Satyajit Gonkar of Bharti Airtel Limited. Well done, congratulations to you. Now we'd like to welcome both captains, so we can ask Sandeep and Floris to come and join us. But first up, the winning captain, if we could get you to sign the Hero Fan of the Match stick. Floris Evers just doing that for us there now. And that is awarded to Mr. Batavar Katrak, our Hero Fan of the Match. And Sandeep, if we can have a quick chat with you. Obviously top scorer in the competition so far, 11 goals. Sadly, your tournament's finished with another loss there.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed about the game because we lose most of the games. So definitely we will back with a good team for next season and not disappointed to our fans and hockey lovers. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, Sandeep. Good luck. We look forward to seeing you again in 2014. Floris, come here and have a chat to us. You're through to the semi-finals. Well done this evening. You did what you had to do with a weakened side. You must be looking forward to the semi-finals.
Yeah, we are really looking forward, but we said to ourselves, it's the last game and we don't need the points, but we need to show that we are the Rhinos. And I think we showed a fighting spirit. And without our talent, Mandeep Singh and Mo Furster, we did win. So that's pretty good.
Well, congratulations, and let's just see that celebration sign one more time for all the fans back home in Ranchi. There it is. We'll see Floris and the rest of the side in the semi-finals this Saturday. They'll be playing the UP Wizards, and the Delhi Wave Riders will also be in action against the Punjab Warriors. So then on to our final award, and it is our man of the match, our hero man of the match. The winner is Francisco Cortez, the goalkeeper for the Ranchi Rhinos, picking up a cheque there for 25,000 rupees from Mr. Satya Tadimeti and also from Rageshwari Lumba. A huge thank you very much to our presentation party, and thank you for watching this evening. The final league game is a win for the Ranchi Rhinos. We'll see you in Ranchi for the semi-finals. Make sure you come and join us then.